Today is a PANKAJ Roy Day, but certainly not a typical PANKAJ Roy batting day, as it is power play from the word go. Our most honoured members of Team India, for whom I would request you all to give a loud and big round of applause, would have to leave for their practice sessions at Eden Gardens almost immediately. On behalf of the late PANKAJ Roy family, we extend our deep gratitude to the team for having taken time off to be here with us. The Roy family also extends its deepest gratitude to all of you for your kind and gracious presence, all of you who have battled your commitments on the very first day of the week to be here with us. I begin with our Honourable Sports and Transport Minister, Mr. Madan Mitro, an avid sports lover and a great source of encouragement and support to all the good causes of the city, including all endeavours directed towards the promotion and development of sports in the state. I would begin with our Honourable Sports and Transport Minister, Mr. Madan Mitro, an avid sports lover and a great source of encouragement and support to all the good causes of the city, including all endeavours directed towards the promotion and development of sports in the state. I would also like to take this opportunity to wish Mr. Madan Mitro a very happy birthday today. I now take great pleasure in inviting the man who symbolizes the renaissance of Indian cricket administration, the man who off the field combined the steadiness of Sunil Gavaskar with the daredevil artistry of the new age hero Virendra Sehwag, Mr. Jagmohan Dalia, President, Cricket Association of Bengal. I have great honour in inviting the man who has had the rare distinction of bridging the gap between two celebrated Indian openers. Born as PANKAJ Roy's son, he was destined to open with the legendary Gavaskar in Test cricket, the man who has edited and conceptualized the book to be released, Mr. Pranab Roy. I've seen God. He comes out to bat for India at number 4. We all know who Matthew Hayden was referring to, undoubtedly to the god of large things in cricket. Ladies and gentlemen, Sachin Tendulkar, whom we would all like to thank for being born in our lifetime. May we have you on the dais, please. Gentlemen, our very own Dada, the man who was born to do Dadagiri both on and off the field, may we request Shaurya Ganguly to please come up to the dais. Call him the man with the Midas touch. They call him the unfloppable Bjorn Borg of Indian cricket. Much easier calling him the winner of 2 World Cups. Even more, addressing him as MSD. Ladies and gentlemen, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the captain of the Indian cricket team. the celebrated author who in the regional language has broken quite a few box office records, the associate editor of ABP, ladies and gentlemen, Gautam Bhattacharya. With these words, may I now request Mr. Pranab Roy to tender the welcome address.
Good morning. An author's speech in a book release function usually symbolizes the second day of a test match. Design rather than pace, abstract scenes rather than drama, prose rather than poetry. However, today, because of time constraints, for me it is almost like coming out from the dugout in the 19th over. While I travelled back to PANKAJ's India for writing this book, one was amazed and shocked to see the state of affairs in that era. Forget politics, forget conspiracies, and forget wills within the wills. India was never India. It was just a loose collection of 11 individuals who incidentally wore the same cap. The team that had toured England in 1959 under the leadership of Dattaji Rao Gaikwad selected the final 11 for county matches throughout the 4-month-long tour while travelling from one coach to another, from one county to another. There were so many occasions when the team landed and found that on a batsman wicket they have selected a team full of bowlers and vice versa. While revisiting 60 years of Pankaj Roy's debut in Test cricket, I felt it was wonderfully befitting that the release function was graced with 3 legends who represented the values Pankaj Roy stood for. Bengal's first cricketing superstar, he died in early 2001. He did not get to see the famous childbirth which happened months later. Ladies and gentlemen, popularly known as Saurabh Ganguly's Team India. The tradition that has been so wonderfully maintained by one Mr. Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Team India has only changed hands. Team India has remained Team India. And as for Mr. SRT, we all know who he is, what he represents. There is a wonderful parallel with the subject of this book. Pankaj simultaneously guarded 2 wickets, one for himself, the other to defend Bengal's pride. Tendulkar similarly bats on 2 different surfaces, one for himself, the other for us, for you and me, for the eternal common man. And you and me, for the last 23 years, have slept so peacefully because Mr. Tendulkar was guarding our frontiers. With Tendulkar around, we did not require an alzolam to go off to sleep. We all knew he was there with us. We knew we were secure, and may this trend continue. Pankaj was one of those who enjoyed that luxury for 12 long years, who saw Tendulkar make his debut in 1989 and watched him grow as a legend. Coming back to book writing, it is emotionally and physically as much draining as a typical Pankaj Roy innings. Must admit that in the last 3 months I have not slept for more than 4 hours, thanks to my wife Raya and daughter Lohma for bearing with this gypsy lifestyle of mine. And of course,
friends, one can speak volumes about Pankaj Roy's contribution to cricket. Pankaj played at a time when wickets were not covered. There were no restrictions on bouncers and beamers. He had to practice at Deshbandhu Park pathway during the off-season, and there were no indoor facilities available at that time. It is outstanding that despite such obstacles, he became a part of the world record for the first wicket partnership that lasted for more than 50 years.
Release of Pankaj by Gautam Bhattacharya, edited and conceptualized by Pranab Roy. Ladies and gentlemen, an absolutely timeless and priceless initiative a collector's item of every proud Indian cricket follower. May I have the honor of requesting Mr. Sachin Tendulkar to ceremonially launch PANKAJ, and I request Diptanshu Mondol of Deep Prakashan to kindly help with the proceedings. The unique and historic moment, ladies and gentlemen, a very happy and proud moment for all of us, all cricket followers all over the world. It's a proud moment, a moment of glory, a moment to celebrate, a moment to congratulate. The ceremonial launch of PANKAJ, written by Robert China, edited and conceptualized by Pranab Roy. Truly, a very happy and proud moment for each one of us, memories of which I'm sure each one of us present here this afternoon shall cherish forever. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, friends. It's me immense pleasure to be here this afternoon and a great honor to launch this book. Unfortunately, I never got to see the great man play, but heard a lot of stories about him and his contribution to this wonderful sport. It's a clear evidence of his contribution. A couple of great sitting here amongst
group of publications, Mr. Abhik Sharkar, to present a gift to Tendulkar for his absolutely phenomenal, outstanding and magical career, and also for his 100th on behalf of late PANKAJ Roy's family. So, may we have you on the dais, please. Mr. Abhik Sarkar presenting a gift to Sachin Tendulkar for this absolutely out of the world magical career. The god of cricket, ladies and gentlemen, a man who represents India in totality with a burning desire to take the tricolour to the top. Ladies and gentlemen, Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Sourav Ganguly, may I request you both to kindly release the English book cover, and to assist in the proceedings, I request Mr. Govinda Bishash of Supernova Publishers to please come ahead. That's the official release of the English book cover, ladies and gentlemen, by Indian captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni and our previous captain, our very own Dada, Sourav Ganguly. And of course, all our very own dignitaries on the dais, they are all here to join in the endeavour. Thank you, sir. Thank you all for doing the honours. First, the living legend, the ex-Bengal captain, Mr. Chuni Goswami, and the ever so beautiful Raima Sen, to please come up to the dais to present the mementos to Sourav Ganguly and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Riturparna Sengupta to please come up to the dais to hand over a Sanatan Dinda painting to Sachin Tendulkar. Riturparna Sengupta and Sandeep Bhadoria presenting a beautiful painting by renowned artist Sanatan Dinda to Sachin Tendulkar. Please request all the members of the Indian team to please come up to the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, we take this opportunity to wish the Indian cricket team the very best of luck and also a very happy stay here in this joyous city of Kolkata. The entire cricket team, all the members, including the coach, Mr. Duncan Fletcher, are here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. We extend our sincere gratitude and warm thanks to each and every one of the members for your support and for your valued presence here this afternoon. Thank you so much. May I also request East Bengal Football Club coach Mr. Trevor James Morgan to please come up to the dais.
Everyone, I should be thanking Dr. Bali for this sweet gesture. Apollo Hospital and UV Can joining hands together for about 1 lakh detections. I think that's a great way forward for saving lives, touching a lot of lives. I think since I've come back, it's been great to be playing back for the country again and to be getting all the wishes from the whole of India and my teammates. And UV Can is something which is very close to my heart, and I'm sure UV Can and Apollo Hospitals in the future as well can make a huge gesture in fighting towards cancer. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Guests and a special memento being presented to you, Raj Singh, by Dr. Rupali Basu. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank all our guests for...
On the dais, there are quite a few, so I'm not taking everyone's name. Friends, guests, and I'm amazed to see so many people turn up for this wonderful occasion. I thank Pranav. I would rather say when we started playing cricket, or when I started playing cricket, Pranav was captain of Bengal. And in the modern day, when somebody starts playing cricket, you say, I want to be a Tendulkar, I want to be a Dravid, I want to be a Dhoni or a Yuvraj. When we started playing cricket, all we knew was about PANKAJ. Pranav was our captain, and my first sight of a captain with Pranav was not a very pleasant one, because that was my first season for Bengal, and every morning I used to hear a barracking at Eden Gardens every time Bengal didn't play well. So when I grew up playing cricket, I heard about PANKAJ, saw him a few times because I was very young, and never realized that what he contributed to the sport in Bengal and to the country. In an era where helmets were not available for openers, to play against genuine fast bowling was something unbelievable. And I still say that whatever you average 10 and you compare with players of the modern era, you had 10 runs because you played without the helmet. It's also
a very good afternoon to all of you. Personally, I knew PANKAJ Roy as a cricketer, but for me, he was more known to me as Pranav Roy's dad, because when I started playing under 19 cricket, I interacted with Puchada, and that was the time, we got to know about cricket in a closer way. His views about cricket were very different to the kind of cricket we play nowadays. I think every son's dream is to give something special to his dad, and I think this book is very special, and it will be a good insight for all of us, because Pankaj Roy lived in an era where everything was not covered by the media and everything was not available in Google or some of the other platforms. So I think it will be a nice insight to see the struggles that he went through, the kind of cricket he played, the thinking that he had, and of course not to forget, I believe, with Gautam Da around, there must be quite a few good stories, because even if you play in a different era, but fun is something that you can't really keep away from cricket. So overall it will be very good to read. I think it's a gesture from Prannoy Roy to his dad, from their whole family, and I think the contribution of Gautam Da is very important, because often to express it in words is very difficult. So I would like to wish the Roy family all the very best, a good success. And Gautam Da, thanks for giving me the English version, because I can speak Bengali, but still I'm not able to read Bengali. So thanks for the English version, and it was a real pleasure being here. Thanks a lot.
So thank you. We did have a concourse of dignitaries, all our revered members of the audience, all our distinguished guests, each and every one of you, for making this event so very successful. For without your support and without your encouragement, this India-Gorola part would have remained incomplete. Thank you so very much. All the very best to the Indian cricket team, and hope they do have an extremely happy and comfortable stay here at the joyous city of Kolkata. Thanks.